It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. For Indiana, the goal tonight is clear, figuring out a way to solidify some momentum. Coming into this game, they've struggled, just 2-8 over their last 10. And tonight, two teams that love to get in transition. Shaq, talk about successfully running the break.
Well, I'm not a guard, but I have led the break before. And what you need to do, you got to keep your eyes ahead, have to see the whole floor. You got to be willing to make that extra pass, Ernie.
Wow. You talk like a guard.
Yeah.
You were like a point guard up there.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations, man. But don't force things. That's the other part. You know, just make the easy play. And if it's not there, slow it down. Set up your half-court offense, and then get it into the big guy if you have one.
But don't you want to get the crowd on its feet? Don't you want to make that play that gets the whole arena up?
Yes. You know what they used to call me, Ernie?
What's that?
Shaq Johnson.
Wow. Because he was like Magic, but he was Shaq.
I get it, Kenny.
Oh,
I get it.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana. It's the home of the Pacers, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got a special treat for you folks tonight. Sports writing heavyweight Bill Simmons is in the house. Bill, welcome to 2K Sports.
What an honor. I've been waiting for the invite for years.
And we've been waiting for the acceptance. Thanks for joining us.
Let's do this.
And with the road trip approaching, the Pacers will play the final game of their homestand. It's been a bit of a slow start for the season for them so far, but it's still very early in a lot of games. An entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. Johnson comes in for Bogdanovich. Corey Joseph's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And AI is subbed in for Darren Collison. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Saric. Markelle Fultz out there with Smith. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Chandler in at the 3 spot.
And while Young is serviceable at the line, not terrible, there's still a lot of room for improvement.
Stolen by AI. And even 3-on-3 break. And it's Young. That time on the assist by AI. 10 points for Thaddeus Young.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Shot clock at 5. Chandler goes in. And that one, good. Domantas Sabonis, the son of the legendary Arvydas Sabonis. Bill, you saw Arvydas play. I was impressed with this game and called a lot of his games. When you think back to the time that the elder Sabonis was in the game, what do you remember?
Not much. I mean, we saw Sabonis at
the end
of his career, the equivalent of seeing like Dwayne Wade on the Miami last year or something. Sabonis in the 80s, by all accounts, was the most talented center, maybe other than Bill Walton, that we've seen for all-around centers. I still think,
quite a statement.
Yeah, I think Kareem, just for physical skills and the stuff he brought to the table, is still number 1. The skyhook is the greatest shot of all time. But Sabonis was like, could shoot from the outside. He was a Bill Walton-type passer, incredible rebounder, huge. Probably had the biggest head I've ever seen in person.
Huge.
It was just this big granite block of a head. And unfortunately, you know, we didn't have League Pass back then. We didn't have YouTube. We didn't really have any way to see these guys, so you just kind of heard about the legend of Sabonis. Now you think about fast forward to 2018, Luka Doncic comes into the lottery, and we've all watched him. You go on YouTube, you can watch the EuroLeague finals on NBA TV.
Right.
And I have opinions on this guy. I had no opinions on Sabonis in the mid-'80s, just what people told me.
Here's Sabonis, and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Free throw good, Sabonis. And discussing Sabonis and his unusual qualities, Bill, he had a vision game that played right into the way he operated. He saw so much of the floor.
Right, and was a sick athlete in the 80s. His knees and his feet started going on him, and he was a little like the Bill Walton thing. He was almost too big for basketball, but by all accounts,
his
just had the five-tool player.
Offensive rebound, Šarić. No good with the layup.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Indiana leading by 23. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Muscala. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Smith outside. Looking to end the run. That shot is off. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Yeah, you need that juice, that gas coming off the pine. Always a luxury to have a deep bench. And when they can step in and play well, you're in good shape.
Fultz. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, I look at Fultz, and he has perennial all-star written all over him. A fantastic playmaker who's really got a ready-made skill set for the NBA.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. There's the pass to Paul. His three-pointer's off the mark. Left side, Chandler. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep three-point range, and so it's Indiana finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
Sabonis is out there with Leaf. Then it's AI. Then it's Johnson. And it's Holiday in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Goes up the baseline. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Bill, the way that super teams are being put together right now, good or bad for the league?
I'm confused. I been watching this league since I was a kid. We've always had super teams. There's never been an era where we didn't. What do people think the Jordan era Bulls were, and what do they think the Shaq, Kobe Lakers were? This is how the league is. I think what bothers people this time around specifically is that the Warriors won 73 games and they added Kevin Durant. Now, I get it. I get why it bothers people. On the other hand, your job as a franchise is to tilt the competitive advantage in any way you can toward your favor. They did a great job building their team. They did a great job building enough cap space for this year that everybody knew was coming. The summer of 2016, we knew the cap was going to jump. And they played it perfectly, and they got Kevin Durant out of it. He played it perfectly, too. He was on a team. He wasn't going to win the title in OKC. He wasn't going to win the title playing with Westbrook. Not to sound like a Durant apologist, but he wants to win a title and beat LeBron James. If you're going to do that, you're going to try to get on the best possible team you can.
And Bill, we were discussing how teams are constructed in recent years. The changes in 2016 to cap space. How Kevin Durant landed with the Warriors.
I see the analogy that, it's like stacking a pickup game and just grabbing the best 4 guys and just beating people on a pickup court for 4 hours. But that's the thing, the league isn't a pickup game. The league, everyone operates by the same rules. And the Warriors,
everybody had a shot at him.
Everyone had a shot. The Celtics had a shot. He didn't want to interview with the Lakers. The Knicks had cap space. They didn't have a chance. The Wizards had cap space. He was from Maryland. Didn't want to go there. So, I think the Warriors should get a little more credit for how smart they were with everything.
The 76ers trailed by 21. Chandler outside. Pass to Fultz. There's a screen. Back to Chandler. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Holiday, the pass to Paul. Shot off the pick. Hangs in the air, and it's good on the way up. Leafs got 6.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Timeout called the 76ers. Markelle Fultz, the Sixers traded up in the draft to draft him, number 1 overall. Do you think they overpaid?
There's no question. Because we know they overpaid because I think the Celtics would have taken Tatum first anyway.
Right.
And the Lakers had already stupidly said they were taking Lonzo. I think they could have just stayed at 3 and maybe gotten Fultz anyway. I am not giving up on Markelle Fultz, though. I think that trade has a chance to be a legendarily bad trade because of how good Tatum is. But when Fultz did come back and he played in March and April last year, the speed he had and the agility and just... He just moved at the highest possible level of kind of speed that you need in basketball, like Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose, guys like that. He has that. So for him to fail as an NBA player would just be really confusing to me. Anthony Bennett, like you could tell within 2 months, they're like, wow, they blew that one.
What did they do? Exactly.
Yeah, oh man, I don't even know what position he is. Fultz has the speed and the skill and the athleticism to be really good. I don't know if it's going to be with Philly, though. I think he might need a different team.
It's AI on the wing. Defended by Covington. Sabonis, no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-4 run. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the... Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. The Pacers making a switch here. AI has checked in. "17-foot shot on the way."
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Reddick and Covington, the shooters on the wing. Amir Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's McConnell in at the point. AI with the bucket.
This is where you want to attack. AI not one to settle, challenging the defense inside. I love it.
To the inside. And then Johnson with the jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Hall. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. AI's got 6.
I like AI's approach there. High basketball IQ, understanding the situation, knockdown shot, count it.
Covington kicks to Johnson. Here's Simmons. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pacers leading by 5. Paul dishes to Bogdanovich. AI passes to Turner. Here's Paul. Another shot. And Turner with the lay in. He has 5.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, the real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
And Simmons kicks to Covington. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The 19-foot shot, no good for Simmons. And stolen by McConnell. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. TJ Leaf comes in for Young. And the 76ers also making a change. Markelle Fultz has checked in for TJ McConnell.
Like seeing Reddick work the screen there. Very effective at finding the room he needs to get his shot up.
AI kicks to Leaf. Back to AI. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. AI's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The 76ers trail by 6. Simmons inside. He's got 15. And here's Covington from the arc.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
From 12 feet out. And it comes off the front of the rim. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fultz with the ball. He's got 7. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Leaf. Kept alive by Indiana.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Paul passes to Evans. Back to Paul. Now Sabonis. Here's Leaf, and he banks in the layup. Leaf's got 8 points.
A smart, decisive pass inside there. He really made it easy for his teammate.
Count that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Simmons.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
AI passes to Leaf. And Bogdanovich kicks to AI. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Leafs got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
No good from Simmons.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Mike Muscala is checked in for Johnson. Sharch comes in for J.J. Redick. And Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Robert Covington. Passes to Fultz. Here's Muscala. It's good from about 19 feet. Pacers leading by 8. And Holiday kicks to AI. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And, you know, for AI, the talent's always been there. The commitment took time to develop, but that's normal. But once that was locked in, game over.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
And you know, after going undrafted, AI fought hard for his spot in this league. He loves to play the game.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got 9 rebounds now tonight. The 76ers trail by 7. Chandler kicks to Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 23.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Paul passes to Sabonis. Now here's Joseph. He's covered by Muscala. Indiana moving the ball around. Sabonis, rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's AI. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Paul's got 11 points in the quarter.
You know, because of AI's scoring instincts, he doesn't have to have the ball to be successful. He's willing to go get the ball.
And Simmons kicks to Fultz. Chandler outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shot left block, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A versatile forward with a really nice, well-rounded all-around game. I mean, Chandler plays with great energy on both ends of the floor.
Indiana leading by 6. AI outside, inside. Sabonis, the pass to Joseph. And Holiday kicks to Sabonis. Pass to AI. A 3, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
No good on that one.
And, you know, really, Sarich's skills are tailor-made for today's NBA. He's a big guy who does a little bit of everything at both ends, and he's a laser from that three-point line.
Paul goes in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. The 76ers, number 1.
And that's the way they have to play in order to win. They've got rebounders, so they've got to go after those second and third opportunities whenever they can.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The 76ers trail by 6. Vaults the pass to Simmons. Charge a screen on Holiday. To the paint. Shoots from the block. Nice touch on the bank shot. Charge has got 5 points so far.
Charge knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Paul kicks to Leaf. AI in the post. He's guarded by Chandler. Sabonis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He has 7.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't be a watcher out there. They're letting rebounds slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and fight for the ball.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Muscala. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Joseph, the pass to Leaf. And the wide open shot from Paul. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Nice job in the catch and shoot game. You practice this over and over and over again. AI making it look easy.
Charge a screen on Holiday. Here's Simmons. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Simmons got 25 points in the game. Simmons. Here's AI. Chandler with the defensive effort. And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And Philadelphia also making a switch. J.J. Redick's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Down low, it's Young and Turner. Tyreek Evans out there with Paul, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. That one goes. Count it. Fultz has got 7 points here in this quarter. Indiana leading by 5. Evans outside. Back to AI. It's Turner, high post. Turner with the screen for Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. It's AI, top of the key. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Young, a second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside. The 76ers trail by 5. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 8th assist in the game. Paul kicks to Evans. Back to AI. And stolen by Simmons. Redick against Evans. Inside, Fultz. He nails it, and we're tied up. Fultz has got 19 points.
outstanding poise from Fultz there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
Evans passes to AI. Back to Evans. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Paul. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Philadelphia's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And Simmons is right there.
Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
To end the run, count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Saric.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Saric. Robert Covington comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. Redick up top, covered by Evans. Johnson the screen. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Indiana. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Greg, one possession at a time, and really, as you said, it's all about clock management right now.
A 3 off the inbound. That one's not going to go. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Boy, Redick has some of the most admirable traits you want to see in any basketball player. His professionalism and work ethic have made him the player he is today.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 5 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just 1. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to...
So the 76ers win it. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony Clark,